Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today. I'm Lisa Vidot here with Chris Berg. Are you here?
I'm
kind of
not.
here. Chris, we apologize, has checked out. He's on vacation mode.
Hey, did you get this thing in your mailbox? I'm like, Lisa, I'm sorry. I'm on holiday tomorrow. I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's going to be an interesting hour, to say the least. No, a gal that we just had on our show like a couple of weeks ago. Actually, I should have Aji. We should have had Aji sit in for you today. Aji,
right, totally.
Chris's wife. We've been talking about this. So we had one of the stars of the Babysitters Club on North Dakota Today, and Babysitters Club. It's kind of one of those. I've been, really pushing it for moms and daughters to watch. It's on Netflix from the book series from way back in the day, and I did dig out some of the books so that my daughters could read those.
Oh, nice.
They're not reading the books yet, but we are watching the show together. Anyway, we had the star Sophie Grace on our show, and we visited with her. She's Christy in the Babysitters Club, but if you, kind of a quick recap of the show, it's several young girls who join together and have this club so that you can call this one phone line. She's got the phone there, and then you can set up a babysitter. So they have all these girls, and then so it's the Babysitters Club. Anyway, so we visited with her, and she then sent really nice signed notes. This one was for me, and you can see it says, "Thank you for talking with me," but both my girls also got ones, and you can see Bailey and Marley, and it said, "Welcome to the club." And why I say, I should have talked to Aji. Aji and I have been texting back and forth a little bit because she also was watching it with your daughter Isabella.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those mother-daughter things, and we're just like, isn't that a great show? Isn't it a great message? And then I think, and you just asked me, I looked it up real quick, the power of Google. She's this gal who we've talked to in the past. I think first time she had a big role on a Lifetime movie. She's just 14 years old.
She's 14, wow.
14, but I think even though we can, play the card, because Angie, our one of our, front desk, well, kind of the gal who runs the building, typically she gets to meet. I was gonna say she's up at the front desk, and we used to let people, come in the building, and she had a picture with Sophie as well, and it was kind of like, now I can be like, I knew her way back when. But if she stays this cool and humble and sends notes to, let me send some, cards to your daughters.
She's very sweet.
One of the good ones.
And I was going to say, there was something about her, I think we had her on set, actually, the first time we interviewed her, and you could just tell, like, okay, there's something very just fantastic about her. Super bright.
Yes, and say super talented.
Yeah,
bright,
comfortable in her own skin. Like, it was just like, okay, she's going places, I don't know exactly where, but it's going to be great.
Were you comfortable in your own skin at 14?
No.
I know, I was thinking, 14, what a tough age,
I know.
anyway. And she's just amazing. So anyway, I just thought that was cool. I thought it would share. And then once again, if you're looking for a show, Moms and Daughters, the Babysitters Club on Netflix, really a great one to watch together.
Another great show on Netflix is Made in Mexico. So if you're into Mexico, it's like a reality show shot in Mexico City, and it's got me addicted right now.
Oh, really?
So, and it's, I mean, it's what you would expect from a reality show, but it's just kind of fun because Mexico City is such a beautiful city, and so it's got these great shots, and you kind of get this inside look on what it's like to live in Mexico, and so it's very interesting.
Is that where you're going for vacation? Just kidding. You can't leave the country, but
that
otherwise.
might be more of a, yeah, that's the thing too. Like, I want to go to Mexico so bad right now, and I'm like, I can't go unless there's maybe I need to make up some emergency, but that needs to happen at some point. I'm hoping in the near future.
Yeah, right. We can't go to Canada, can't go to Mexico. Actually, and the list keeps growing for, like, if you go to D.C. or to Chicago.
Right.
Unless it's official business, you're going to have to quarantine for 14 days. So if you go to Chicago, no visiting the Bean, at least for 14 days.
Well, and that's the other thing, too. I mean, as you mentioned this, I'm thinking about Google announced recently, like, they're not bringing people back into the building in Google till July of 2021. I'm like, what? Yeah.
Wow.
So if we can't travel internationally till July of 2021, which I'm not saying that those are connected, but it's like if Google's making that decision, I was like, oh, no. So anyways, we'll kind of see how this whole thing shakes out.
Yeah, not back to normal. Not back to normal yet, and not for a while. We talk about social media quite a bit. I know you're more of a Twitter guy, but I think it's popping up on Twitter too. Are you seeing the beautiful black and white photos of all of the strong women in your life? This is a new social media trend challenge that's going on right now. It's called, hashtag challenge accepted. You also see hashtag women supporting women. And it's women, well, celebrities. We see Khloe Kardashian there, but I'm seeing a lot of this on my own Instagram with the lovely ladies in town as well.
Does that even look like Khloe Kardashian to you? It doesn't even look like her to me.
Well, she does change her look quite a bit, but,
Okay.
but you know what I'm saying?
Like,
it does look
wait,
like.
who is that?
So this is apparently it's just to promote female empowerment, filling our feeds with black and white selfies. I love it, and I think that black and white photos are very flattering too. So I got to get on board with this. But I do love that. I think about 5 million posts they were saying already by last night, and you got to do the double post. Challenge accepted, and women supporting women. Beautiful.
How talented is Amy Adams? Like, she's just ridiculous, isn't she?
I know, she is. She's one of my favorites, too.
Wow.
I'm not great with remembering names and actresses that I like, but she is one of them that anytime she's in something, I love it. Well, Star Trek fans have something to look forward to, and dinosaurs wreak havoc in the first Jurassic World animated series.
Oh, nice.
Looking forward to that one. Chris Martinez has those stories and more in our Ion Entertainment.
We believe in ghosts.
What does that mean?
That badge on your shirt.
Mark your calendars, Star Trek fans. The new season of Star Trek Discovery has finally been given a release date. Season 3 follows the crew as they navigate an unfamiliar universe after traveling more than 900 years into the future. Star Trek Discovery Season 3 starts streaming on CBS All Access October 15th. Oprah Winfrey will headline a new series on Apple TV Plus called The Oprah Conversation. The show, which will be filmed remotely, will feature conversations with newsmakers and focus on topics shaping the world. The debut episode, titled How to Be an Anti-Racist, debuts on Apple TV Plus tomorrow. And Netflix has revealed the first trailer for the upcoming animated series Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous.
Is this not the most amazing camp you have ever seen?
Set on the other side of the famous Jurassic Park island, the show follows a group of 6 teens chosen for a once-in-a-lifetime experience. But when dinosaurs begin to wreak havoc, the group will have to band together to survive. The 8-episode series starts streaming September 18th. That's your Ion Entertainment. Chris Martinez, CBS News, Los Angeles.
It's not nearly as scary when it's animated, is it? You're kind of like, oh, okay, there's dinosaurs that are chasing people.
Netflix, though, they're just like killing it with the
unbelievable.
Now animated series as well. All of the original series I love.
I think I read this morning that it was either half of, but they had some record number of Emmys that Netflix got for nominations.
I did kind of read through some of them. I didn't realize Netflix was big in the list.
So they are absolutely crushing. And I saw you, Boudreaux. Your heart started pounding when you saw that Star Trek thing. You're a Trekkie, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I know. There's a real cult following there, and so I know a lot of people were excited. And I was like, just like over my head as to why that continues to be so popular. But
it's amazing, though. I mean, that is the cult following, maybe, right?
For sure. All right, well, stay with us. We have a great show planned for you. Coming up next, we've been talking about this a lot lately. You got 2 times in a row now you get to talk about wings. It just makes me hungry. We're celebrating National Wing Day, and we're talking to Buffalo Wings and Rings next.